I moved into this apartment complex about 6 months ago. It's a quiet building, mostly older tenants, decent rent, and close to my job. The guy who lives across the courtyard from me, let's call him Ted, is retired, probably in his 70s. Always polite, but kind of vacant. You know the type. Like his eyes are a few seconds behind the conversation. About a month ago, I noticed a small blinking light outside his window. I figured it was a reflection until I realized it was a tiny security camera, one of those motion-activated ones. It was pointed directly at my bedroom window. I didn't want to assume the worst, so I knocked on his door a few days later and asked about it. He smiled, too wide, and said it wasn't anything weird. He just had raccoons on his balcony and liked to watch the little guys. I laughed awkwardly, but he could tell I was uncomfortable. 2 days later, the camera was gone. I assumed that was the end of it, until last week. I woke up at 2:13 a.m. to the sound of knocking. Not at my door, at my window, third floor, no balcony, just knocking. Not frantic, not loud, just consistent, like someone tapping gently but rhythmically on the glass. Tap, tap, tap. I froze. I didn't want to look. I just lay there, clutching the blanket like an idiot. After maybe 30 seconds, it stopped. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, I checked the window. Nothing. No marks, no smudges. But I noticed Ted sitting out on his balcony, drinking coffee, staring. I decided I'd had enough and went to the building manager. I told her everything, and surprisingly, she was sympathetic. Turns out she'd had other tenants complain about Ted. Odd noises, weird smells. Once someone said they heard a